So in this video, I'm going to break down whether Montell Gordon's agency transmutation course is actually worth it. So we're on his landing page here where he sells the course through, and his bold headline is all the tools, systems and processes you need to start and scale your own marketing agency, even if you have zero experience running one. So let's see if that claim is true. I'll give you a bit of a backstory on myself. So I signed up to the course in October last year of 2021, and I was at 3-4K per month. And I reached out to Montell through Instagram and just kind of said, I'm at 4K per month, but I'm really looking to get to the 10K mark. And he responded saying, you're perfectly primed for the agency transmutation course. So I enrolled in the course. I've got my invoice here. So I got it at a price of $497, 13th of October 2021. So that's 14 months ago. So again, I paid $497 for it. I believe now he's selling it at $997, which is discounted from $1497. And if you're watching this thinking, oh, it's discounted by $500, I need to go and buy it. Don't. It's not worth $997. It's not worth $1497. And it's probably not worth the $497 that I paid for it. And the reason to say that is because the course still isn't complete. 14 months on, from me purchasing it, I got it discounted because it wasn't complete yet, and it's still not complete now. We'll go through the contents, and I'll try and not call it too much. I'll keep the review completely honest. So I do apologise if it comes across as negative, Montell, but it's an honest review. So let's go into kind of what is agency transmutation. It's an expertly crafted 6-week-long program that includes everything you could ever need in order to successfully scale your very own social media marketing agency. Well, that's a bit of a problem. Obviously, once it's complete, it is a 6-week-long program, but it's not complete yet. We don't really know when it's going to be complete. We've not really got a clear answer, to be honest. So it's kind of not a 6-week-long program yet. There is some final touches that need polishing off. So the program comes with 37 plus hours worth of expert training and an exclusive members-only community full of winners, and all the scripts, templates, contracts, agreements, resources, and plug-and-play sheets you'll ever need. So he does provide a hell of a lot of value, to be honest. He gives you a Google Drive folder, which, in my opinion, is a bit messy. But if it were me, I'd just organise it a bit better. And it just kind of seems to have all of his content that he's used over the years. So some of it is very outdated. The Google Drive folder, in my opinion, isn't great, but I'm sure you can make it work. If I were to rate it out of a 10, I'd probably give it a 4. He does try and provide value, like the free ecom leads, which he tried to give. They're not actually leads, they're just domains. So it's kind of, they're not very good. Anyone can go and get domains. And obviously, they're kind of outdated now. They're not really niched down. It's just kind of, here's your Shopify leads from Built With or something. So he's got that in there. He's got additional training, which is kind of just recordings with his clients, his coaching calls. So you'd need to sit through them. LinkedIn, which it doesn't actually really include anything to do with LinkedIn. So I'm not sure what that is. So you can kind of see it's just a bit messy. What I will say is his resources section and the templates. Never mind. I was going to say there is some templates somewhere, but I can never find them. So kind of the onboarding process is got in there. So there is some good material within there. It's just finding it, getting it. It probably needs a big tidy up from Montell himself, all of this. Just to tidy it up, make it look nice and bonny, make it look attractive and easy to navigate. So this had a combination of training, community, and resources. Community. So he does have a community, which is the Facebook group, which, in my opinion, isn't great. There's not really much for community. It's more. I don't want to throw shade on anyone that's in the course, but it's kind of just, in my opinion, daft questions. Anything that you probably should be able to answer yourself. 9 out of the 10 questions are the ones that you think, come on, you can kind of answer that. Similar to this one here, we get quite how do I actually go about delivering this service? Do we hire someone from Upwork itself, or do we use Fiverr to outsource? And well, I literally just responded either or works well. So there's a lot of them questions. There's not really a community feel. There really isn't. There's communities within the community, which I won't say too much about, but there is communities within the community, and there's just kind of questions on what's going on with the course. Montell isn't great in the group. He doesn't really respond too much. If the post is getting a lot of mentions, or if someone's posted a win, he'll respond to that. But you can see here, he just doesn't really respond. Oh, he's responded to that one. So it's a win. So he'll respond to the wins, but not actually when somebody needs help. It's kind of a few members have took it up on themselves. I like to think I answer a lot of questions in there. But the group, again, I'd have to give that 3 out of 10, just because it's of poor quality. No one's actually sharing what they're doing. It's kind of just questions. It's take. There's no real give in there. So, that's actual course, sorry. So yeah, he's got reviews in there. So again, the wins, people are getting wins. I'll never say they're not. People are, if they implement what he does, they will make a bit of money through Upwork. So these are the modules here. The foundations, systems, tools and processes, Upwork mastery, cool email, alchemy. They all have very funny names, become a sales rainmaker, service delivery, team management and client retention, live Q&A calls, bonus section. So we'll kind of just go through the modules. So foundations and principles. Let's actually jump back 30 seconds. I'll go through it and in a minute when I actually say this course is only good for Upwork. He calls it the hybrid system. This isn't the hybrid system. This is Upwork Mastery. That's what you should have named the course, Upwork Mastery, because everything that he teaches outside of Upwork is rubbish, in my opinion. It just doesn't work. Like, he bangs on about Upwork, but then picking your niche, you can't pick a niche if you're using Upwork, because you can't niche down in Upwork. Picking your service, obviously, he preaches social media management, which is low ticket, kind of just making posts for a client, but outsourcing the social media management for a client, but it's just low ticket, and then kind of picking your service from there, pricing your services, which which obviously helps. So I'll give him credit for that, pricing your services one. The path to 6 figures, couldn't really tell you what he's going on about in that. Our tools and systems, which is 65 minutes wasted of your time, because he uses Upwork and he uses calendar. He doesn't use calendar, he uses Acuity scheduling. So that's his tools and systems. And he uses simple invoices. So simple invoices, Upwork, Acuity scheduling. There you go, 10 seconds it took me, never mind 65 minutes. Birthing your agency. Couldn't tell you what that's about. Accepting payments and getting paid. Well, you're getting paid for Upwork through most of it, Montell. So kind of that's where you're getting paid. Crafting your meeting setting system. I will give him credit for this. I actually used that for when, I'd probably still use the same calendar. So that is 64 minutes well spent. He will literally walk you through that step by step, which is brilliant. Setting up your Facebook assets. So that's kind of just like your Facebook, your business manager, So again, if you've no experience in that helps out. Crafting our agency funnel, again, helps. He actually gives you the funnel, which is brilliant. So he supplies that to you. as part of the course, which obviously helps. Crafting that automated onboarding process, again, helps with that. Building your team kind of teaches you how to outsource a lot of it and what you need. Upwork mastery. His Upwork is very good, but what I will say is, kind of Upwork can only take you so far. So if you just want low ticket clients through Upwork, I probably still wouldn't enroll in the course because I think it's too expensive for that. Because Upwork is outreach, it's a good cover letter, and kind of being prompt. That's literally it, and having good assets and a nice portfolio. So if you're pumping out your outreach, literally 30 per day, I think that's what Montell says in the course. If you're sending 30 per day, you will land meetings. So he kind of does walk you through the whole Upwork process, I guess. He's actually called it Upwork Mastery, which is what I said he should have called the whole course. So it's worth, $300. I'd happily pay for that. Happily. Because if what you wanted to do was Upwork. And then week 4 is cold email alchemy. Excuse me. And this is very poor quality, very, very poor. He teaches Lemlist, he teaches one domain for ecom, which if anyone's in this space already, you need at least 5 or 6 domains sending every single day to a lead list. You will not book meetings, or you will book meetings, but very slow with one domain sending. Lemlist is expensive if you're sending off multiple domains. There is better software out there, and in my opinion, all of this is very poor. He teaches personalized first line and automating them. So kind of, if you don't know what personalized first line is, so hi Ryan, I believe you're the founder of X company, and you went to this school and you graduated in 2015, let's say. So that's what personalized first line is personalizing it. I don't use them. I don't think they're needed. And that's the only kind of bit of value I can see in the cold email alchemy course, is it kind of offers a training to train somebody up on it. But again, most of the people in this space don't actually use personalized first lines. Becoming a sales rainmaker, kind of, it's okay. He's just teaching you what to do, what to not do. Week 6, service delivery, team management, and client retention. I've not seen that, I'll be honest. To be released in November 22, see bonus section for additional training. So let me see if that's actually out. I've got the course here. So that's perfect example. So there, to be released November 2022. But that's the course there, sorry. And there is nothing. But this seems to happen an awful lot, where something's been released and then it just doesn't come. But yeah, that's so I can't tell you what that is, so that's why I've not. Yeah, I do apologise on that one. Live Q&A call. So when I purchased it back in October 2021, I purchased it on the premise that it were weekly calls. It may have been bi-weekly. If it's bi-weekly, I do apologise. So again, I purchased it in October, either on weekly or bi-weekly calls. It's one or the other. And we've had one call since then. I believe now he's actually saying monthly calls. Let me just search monthly. I believe now it says monthly. Yeah. And access to Montell live through monthly Q&A calls hosted on Zoom. And we've had one this year, which again, it's not really what people are paying for. Sorry, I just find where I was. It's not what people are paying for. They're paying for monthly calls. It helps bring everyone together, helps bring that community together, helps build out a community. And if anyone's got any questions, that's when you ask them, because he's not very responsive in the group. So kind of that's when your chance should be. If you're confused about anything, ask him in the Q&A call. But they're just not coming. Live Q&As are starting end of July, which that could be 2030. They probably still won't start in July 2030. They've just not happened. The bonus section, scraping and lead sourcing, it's okay. It's not great, it's okay. Gives you a few resources, but the resources he uses aren't good. They're outdated. They're just not the best tools in the market. Additional cold email training, 169 minutes. Wow, that's 2 hours and 50 minutes. Go for a walk for 3 hours instead and listen to a podcast because his additional cold email training is poor. So kind of rounding off on this is, well, would I recommend it? I'm hoping that you got from this video, that's a no. I wouldn't recommend it. It's a very, very poor course. In my opinion, he's taking advantage of people that are struggling in the SMMA space. He's utilising his YouTube to get these sign-ups, and he's literally just taking $997 off people. The past 2 weeks, I have reached out to multiple people within his community and within his agency, Transmutation Group. Out of 5 people that I spoke with, 1 person would recommend it, or he has got results from it. The other 4, 2 of them despise it. Really, well, one of them's actually cancelling his second payment. He sat through it and said it's not worth. He's disappointed that he's paid the first payment for it, and the other person, again, not happy. The other 2 people didn't finish it, which kind of is on them, but they didn't finish it for a reason, in my honest opinion. There was a lot of mumble jumble within the course. His delivery probably could be worked on, so I think it actually includes a time in the video to say, oh, all this value packed in there. But, I mean, to warm, it took 47 minutes for him to tell you how to warm the cold email cannon. I can't see why it took 47 minutes. So there is a lot of unnecessary talking, probably like this video, so I do apologise because I'm doing it myself. But there is a lot of unnecessary mumble jumble, and it probably hinders the course, if anything, because people get confused, kind of watching the whole video to then take action, and then by the time the video's ended, they forgot what actually happened in that video. So I just wouldn't recommend it, especially not for $997. If I was to rate it out of 10, I'd probably give it a 2 out of 10. The Upwork probably is, well, that is the 2 out of 10. Everything else, it's just not needed. It's a very poor course. He's selling it on the hybrid course of use Upwork to get the high ticket clients, but everything he's teaching to get the high ticket clients is poor. You can find better free content on YouTube. Keep an eye on this channel because we will be delivering all of the other stuff of how to get clients without Upwork, through your own agency, through cold email, through LinkedIn, through every other strategy we'll be sharing here. And our aim is to provide value where the others have slacked off, where they're not giving you the value, where they're taking your money and they're not giving you that value. We'll give you the value for free. And we hope you enjoy this channel. I'm Ryan, and I'll see you very soon.